2 in the morning, man. Fucking hell. Anyhow, this is the ScotRail 385 operation manual, but in a nutshell. We're going to take you through shunting trains together, and that'll be later. How to fucking work this thing, and what these doors do, pretty much. That's, yeah. Get started by getting down and laying that ass down and just opening up that cab door. You're gonna need to open that to get in. Usually the cabin is not set up, although I've pre-set it up for everyone to make it a little bit easier and to save time. This down here is your door controls for this here door, so you're gonna need to use this to close the door. You press the blue button. That should close the door over. These windows do not open. This is because this is a intercity train, but it's electric. Huzzah! We're starting off with the OTMR and the battery, because you need a battery to work to operate a train. The fact that that door opens is insane. So, if it's dark, press any of these buttons, except from you can't, because guess what? Your battery isn't on. When you're looking here, you're looking at the OTMR, healthy. If it is not lit, that's not good. However, you can go huzzah. TPWS. Let's not touch that quite yet. We'll get into it. So, essentially, you got your battery. You want to hold this in for a couple of seconds till it lights up. Boom. OTMR healthy. Perfectamundo, bro. You've done it. Don't click any of these. You can anyways. And do not click this unless you need to, or unless you've been instructed to. Because, yeah, this is a fuse cabinet. You don't really need to touch this. Okay. Welcome. You've basically started up the train. Come over to this side, and you'll see this panel. You're gonna look through. You're gonna make sure that everything is upright. If it's not upright, that's not good. You know, so click a couple buttons. AWS. This is the most important part. If you turn that and you do not hear the do-do-do, you have fucked something up, and I am disappointed in you. Fuck you. Okay, moving on. This is the driver's seat. In real life, it's not this comfy, but this is a game, so yeah. This is your general control desk. Down here is what you're going to want to look at first. This is where your master key, your reverser, also referenced as the DDS in here, and your wonderful CBBC, which is where all your brakes are and your power. This here's your TMS. Don't touch that quite yet. We'll get into it. We are going to insert the master key and turn it. Boom. You'll hear that, which is good. And you'll also hear the train turn on fully, which is what that buzzing noise is. Okay. Grab a hold of the DDS and pull it into neutral. You're going to hear that beeping. You're going to press that button. Once that button is pressed, you're good to go. That noise is the AWS. Now, bearing in mind, this is a, like, test map. This is a training center. That is the name of this map. It's a training center. I will put you in an actual map later on to see if you, like, run a red light. If you run a red light, the game kicks you out, basically. So let's not run a red light. Anyways, you're going to want to look at your, over here, this is your door operation. Door operation is very good because it means beep beep beep, you can do door stuff. So you click door release and you will hear that beeping. That means that the doors have opened. This game does not allow you to view CCTV, although if you click R3, you will, of course, encounter the wonderful EBB. And you'll see that your doors are now open. You can also look down where the speedometer is, and I'll tell you what everything means there in a moment. But I'm pretty sure you can guess by the little door indication that when it is white, when it's not grey, that means that those doors are open. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You close the door, close interlock to close the doors. Once you hear that, that means the doors are closing. And boom, now that it is lit properly, you're good to go. You can leave. Not quite yet. You don't have to do this, although this is a little extra. I will probably love you very much. Just put in a random amount of digits, I don't really care. Log in. Moving this around is pretty tricky. I've gotten used to it since I've been playing, so yeah. This is your dashboard, also known as pretty much nothing important at the moment. Go to auto announce. You don't have, again, you don't need to, but you can, cause funny. Yeah, we're gonna do something like, yeah, that works. Huzzah.
For
Effortlessly.
your safety and comfort, smoking is prohibited at all stations and on all train services. This includes e-cigarettes.
Huzzah. That's your cool stuff. You don't need your TMS during your, like, little period of, like, I mean, we're gonna be in college. We're gonna be driving trains in college, so I don't really care, but I'm gonna piss you off with it. This is your other door control. This controls the other doors on the other side. Pay attention to where the platform is and open the correct doors, because you'll be put in Glasgow and making your way to Edinburgh. Okay, this is your headlights. You can turn this around. You want it to be on full, because if you look at this, I mean your lights are on. It will likely be nighttime, so huzzah. This is your DRA. That should be turned on, although it won't do it automatically. We're not going to talk about it. Yeah, so theoretically, well, there's no signals here, so we're just gonna say that there is. Although, once your signal turns green, that means you can pull your DRA off, meaning you're good to go. Check your door interlocks, you're good to go. Press this 2 times, beep beep, you're good to go. The GRMS doesn't work on this, unfortunately, so that kind of sucks. But grab this thing with sheer power and just pull it all the way back. Oh dear. BC gauge, you'll see that going down. The BC gauge basic. Oh yeah, put your DDS into forward. I don't know how I forgot that. That's neutral. So if I, oh, hold on, I need to put the brakes on. Okay, it's in forward. Cool. Pull this back with as much power as you possibly can. And you'll start to notice, hey, you're not moving, what the fuck? That's because my pantograph. So if you go look through the train, this thing right here, this is called a pantograph. This is where you draw power from these big fat beefy lines up there. You're gonna want to press pan up, reset a couple times. Yeah, you want to press it a couple times. And if we go over here, the pantograph should be up. I don't know why it's not. Kind of annoying, but fuck it, move all. Let me just, I need to press this button. Don't think I need to hold it in though. Oddly enough, we're not gaining power. That's not good, because I'm trying to teach people how to drive a train. I would use the ScotRail livery, but you are all, baby train drivers, so you're not allowed to get the official ScotRail livery. The VCB, that's cowboy. The VCB seems to be fine. I mean, bruh, snuffle snuffle. Horn funny. That's your hazards. That tells other drivers that you're like, hey, I'm kind of stuck here, leave me alone. Oddly enough, it's not pulling power, which is never a good sign, because you kind of need it to pull power. Look at your OTMR. Is it working? Yes. So E. Oh wait, temporarily isolated. Run into the seat. Fucking. TMS might help actually. Let's go to. If I can find it. So there's home. Home is useless in this game. Realistically, if you were driving the actual 385 and you were using the TMS, which is train management system, you would see, hey, guess what? Here's the pantograph. I'm just gonna put that up, but no, in this game you have to spam a button about 100 times. I don't know why it's not drawing power. That's rather unfortunate. I might have to restart, but fuck it, it's fine. Fucking open your door, scream at your train. Fuck you. Press a couple of buttons. See, my question is, I don't know why we aren't pulling power, aside from the fact that the fucking pantograph is down, but it doesn't want to release. Which is never fun, because you kinda need the pantograph. Yeah. This is the other train. EV, you may be wondering, oh shit, other train. Let me just spawn this on. Shunting 101. This is part of, like, yeah, this is half of my job right here. This is 2 trains are gonna kiss. That's pretty much it. You open that door, you rip these apart, and you're like, oh damn. And you rip that open, you sit down. You should put your AWS on, but I really can't be bothered. Yeah, you put your master key in, you put it in forward, you pull that down, and then you pull that down, and theoretically you would go forward. Oh, and I'm opening the doors by accident. What's the deal? Yeah, let's close those straight back over. Yeah, just, yeah. Okay. So, I need to scream at the train. Come on, man. Just do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. No. Okay, I don't think it wants to work. That's unfortunate. I guess I'm gonna have to teach you how to drive the 170. So let me just release the cab door and delete these 2. The one thing with the 170 is you do not shunt them, because it's a 170. They are a 3 car, they are never a 6 car. The reason for that is because when you connect them both, they do not work. The doors will not open properly, hence why there's only 3 cars in here. I will show you an example of what I mean, and I will turn the engines off, because they get kinda loud. So let me just, open sesame, where is the engine? Turn off. Yeah, engine stop. No, yeah. Then you run here, turn the engine off. Engine stop. Maybe not. Okay, whatever. Welcome to the 170. It is very loud. That is because it is a diesel train. So, you've made your way inside and you're like, oh my god, what is all of this? Do not touch these fuses. They're not for you to touch. You know, you need these. You need all of these. So that's all set. You come over here, you see this panel, and you're like, oh my god, what does all this do? It's basically the same, except from you will not hear the beep that you heard when you turn everything on. So make sure everything is facing upwards. If you want an extra challenge, turn on vigilance. It screams at you if you step out your chair. DR is fine. That, okay, cool. We sat down. Oh my god. You're like, holy shit, we're sitting down. Yeah, damn right we're sitting down. Set it to day running. These are your lights, by the way, in case you can't fucking tell. When you look outside. Oh my god, my lights changed. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Click horns. Oh yeah, fun fact. If you want to identify a train, the first 3 numbers are the train. So this is a 170. It's a 170. Anyways, toss your fat ass key in there and pull that bitch into neutral. Hit your AWS, which is this button. I just kind of press circle. It's like, yeah, that's your DRA. Once again, it doesn't automatically set, but it should be. Theoretically, our signal in front of us is good to go. So these are your door controls. You do not want to press these until you're ready to go. That is your door interlock. If that is glowing, it means you're good to go. This is your signal. You press that twice. You rip this bitch into forward. Oh dear. Why? Okay. It's screaming at me. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. No. Okay. When I sit down. Okay, whatever. Turn that shit off. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. Okay. Yeah, DRA off. We should be allowed to go at the moment. However, we cannot. Because the fucking thing is going off. I hate this game sometimes. Bosh, 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 bosh. Bosh. We're not gonna fucking waste any time with this shit. Just get my ass in the train. The GMRS does work in here, although you kinda don't want to touch it too much. The only thing oh, yeah. We're just gonna let that test itself. Yes, do stuff. Increase the brightness. Okay, whatever. It's gonna beep. It's kind of what you want it to do. Anyways, I'm not turning the AWS back on. Fuck that shit. Beep. Okay, DRA off. Pull your brakes off. Pull all that shit on. You may be thinking, why isn't the engine going? Give it a second. It's a 170. It does not like to go straight away. It likes to have a little wait. And that's because the engines need to spool up properly, because it's a 170. I hate maintaining these, but they are kind of fun. Moving on. Yeah, that's door power. You don't really need to care about that. But yeah, as you'll see, you are speeding up. Now to everyone's favorite part. The horns. Yeah, that's my favorite part too. I love the horns. There we go. Anyways. So we're looking around. Nothing seems to be happening. Oh no! There's a child on the track. Whatever will I do? Well, first of all, grab that shit with all the might and put that shit in emergency. That's pretty much it. That's all you need to do. You should never have to use your emergency brake. If you do, I will be very upset. Yeah. Hey baby, I confirm deregister. Yes, affirm. Okay, I'm done. Bye. I'm gonna have to restart this, bro. Can't believe I have to restart.